es más que bonito. Para mí es más que bonito. Solo que tal vez estamos acostumbrados a ver todo el tiempo lo mismo y para nosotros ya no es bonito. Pero si sales a otro lado y regresas, te das cuenta de lo que tienes, lo valoras, lo sabes valorar.
You know, it's an adventure. You know, it's jungle. It's the Wild West still down here, and you know, I like that aspect of it. I think the thing we've got to remember is just to respect, show some respect when we come to these places. I try to come up with, you know, I go through my vocabulary and try to find a word which best describes the feelings and the experiences and everything. And it's phenomenal. I mean, this wave is a phenomenon.
Unbelievable. I haven't seen anything like it live. It's so good. Funnest wave I've ever surfed.
Best surfs I've ever had in my life, for sure.
Yeah, you got to time it perfect, and then the current's really radical. It's, you know, it's heavier than snapper, I think, when the waves are good. And yeah, you got to be fit. You got to be like a mule.
Been surfing a long time and a lot of different waves, and that's probably the best barrel I've ever had in my forehand, I think, in my life.
You want to ride this wave from start to finish, and you got to take off behind a rock, and most guys aren't going to make that drop back there. Low tide, you got to be like, it's pretty heavy, that drop back there. I've seen the best guys. I've seen Bruce, Andy, Parco, everyone back there just having some of the heaviest wipeouts this one day when it was pretty big and low tide. And you know, they're probably making like...
Your average guy, I don't know, man. It's high tide's probably your ticket, because low tide, I saw a couple of people last night try and paddle into waves, and I don't know, I think it's for your, you know, your moderate to experienced surfer, and you know, it's intense. I mean, the power is there. There's so much current, there's so much push, and if people think they're going to come down here and get an easy ride, I mean, they're in for a big wake-up call. You got to bring a big quiver. I mean, a lot of the boys, you know, high performance riding, you know, the finely tuned equipment, things are going to break. You nearly need like sort of a tow board out here. There's so much punch. There's the Hawaiian power just because it generates upon itself, and you know, it's intense. You can really get into trouble out there. We saw one of the guys bust up his knee, and that's not going to be a rare case, that one. There's one sort of keyhole, and it's a lot of work too. I mean, the wave, it's a fitness regime. It's the boot camp that you're looking for. If you're a surfer, come down here, you're going to shed, you know, you're going to drop your body weight in half nearly. I mean, everything's intense. There's not one easy moment on the wave apart from when you're on it. The paddle outs work, the timings work, the staying in position for the wavers work.
Just enjoy being down here, hitting the south swells. The south swells are consistent down here, and hanging out with the boys and the hombres. You know what I mean? It's just cool vibe, the coolest vibe you could ever think of, you know?